Okay, so I've gotten back to where I was when I time portaled last time and further. For one thing, I have a nursery now, which is boosting my breeding speed, actually. It will boost it even further. Toot 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 toot. Okay. I find that the turkey encourages me to dump everything into one pile and then boost it like this. And we are going to get ourselves another blimp dead. Kill the blimp. Kill the blimp. God, I use 450 imps at once in battle now. But there's a couple other things I can talk about. So, if I can just... Come on, guys. Fight for me. Oh, here, I can check traps. There, that'll boost the speed. There we go. Gotcha. Okay. You're a rebel. The universe pointed you into that portal, but you kept pushing forward. You feel less like you've been here before. Okay, I got 12 helium canisters. Now, I respec to put stuff on looting. This was advised to me, and it was good advice, because it lets me get more helium canisters when I get them. Now, I'm going to go ahead. Sure, why not? We'll push up the coordination. Let's check real quick, see if we got a map. No new map. Alright then. Then in that case, let's go ahead and go with this. I'm not all that much further, but last time I only had, what was it, 51 helium? Got a bit more. More importantly, I'm going to pick one of these challenges. Tweak the portal, bring it to an alternate reality where the concept of miners does not exist. That sounds terrible. To force yourself to become frugal with equipment crafting strategies. If you complete the dimension of anger without disabling the challenge, miners will re-unlock. That sounds awful. Why don't I keep the efficiency upgrades, if nothing else? Alright, fine. Alright. So, last look at things before I move on. I'm at zone 25. I kind of have a feeling like if I could push past zone 25 here, that I might, I don't know, I might get a new one of these. But I could be mistaken about that. I don't know. However, it has been only a little over, what, 24 hours? How do I... Yeah. Look at how much faster I got here this time. Now, if I go ahead and time jaunt, take the discipline challenge to get whatever that gives me. Alright. Then... No. Remove. I want to make these go away. Oh. I keep these. This is additional helium. Okay. Oh, that's way better than I thought it was. Okay. So I can just power up my abilities. Yeah, let's go ahead and do agility. Even though I don't think agility is all that great, honestly, because it doesn't actually help you get further, it does make you move faster. Now, I'm going to go ahead. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put one in each because the first one is cheap. Then I'm going to up our motivation. And then power, toughness. Still got 15 cans. 15 canisters. And I can respec once per run if I so choose. Power. Power and motivation are king. No. Discipline. Discipline problems. All I have to do is get to the dimension of anger with discipline problems. This is pretty good. I don't think that I I don't believe that I can get away with, oops, wrong thing, with a humane run just yet. Maybe I could get to some of these within 8 hours. Though the bonus is at a 0.03% chance. Maybe I'm worried too much about this stuff, huh? Still... What? Can't I make a trap? Oh, I don't have enough food. Pfft, why'd you offer me the wood if I didn't have the food for a trap? Okay. So... I guess I will come back when I have... or start recording again when I've got my first perk. Alright. Once again, we're in the dimension of anger and about to get my first perk. My undisciplined Trimps. I wonder, have I taught... it teaches me how to be a better Trimp trainer. Does that mean that they're going to have a narrower band of damage? Look at this. From 250,000 to 101 million. Absolutely ridiculous disparity. Lack discipline. 99.5% minimum max. That's like way more than I expected. That's not a discipline problem. That's... I don't even know what that is. A discipline problem wouldn't give you a bonus to your max like that. Anyway, so... just about to hit up that and start collecting our helium again. And hopefully I will do better than an average of 2 an hour this time. You know, it's a shame helium's so hard to get a hold of. You know, it's actually kind of hard to get a hold of in the real world. It's, well, I mean, it's on the market and cheap to purchase right now. The U.S. actually had a strategic helium reserve for like ever and ever, as if we were going to get back into blimp warfare. And they decided, I guess a little while ago now, years ago now, they decided to sell it all off. And okay, here we go. Trimps have regained their discipline. Where? What did I gain? Oh, hello! It's a new option. Oh. Sure. Why not? I'll take a point of range. Small little thing, but you know. More helium, please. 2 an hour. We can do better than that. So, range +2 minimum. Okay. That's an interesting little buff, and since it costs only a couple helium canisters to do, as opposed to 14 if I wanted more agility, it's, yeah, interesting way of doing your bonuses, actually. As we tear through and gather more helium, harvest more of those blimps, tear them out of the sky. I don't really need to boost anything right now. We're in great shape. Yeah, I thought it was just going to be like, there was just going to be like a list of perks. It was just going to say like plus 2%, you know, plus 5%, whatever, to your minimum damage or whatever it would say. And then they just like stack like that. I wonder what the metal challenge is going to offer. 35, that's a little bit away. Concept of miners do not exist. Ugh. Oh, that sounds bad. That sounds awful. Worse, none of these perks help. Help my guy mine metal, because he'd have to do all of the mining personally. Like this. only without these guys. My gosh. What kind of perk would I end up with? Having to do all the mining by hand? It wouldn't be a perk for the Trimps. It would be a perk for my dude. Super buff! You've spent so much time mining. Your hands are made of pure calluses. You don't even feel things anymore. Ugh. Man, that one just sounds miserable. I don't know. I don't know. I think I want more helium before I attempt that. Speaking of which, come on, let's see, 3 an hour. Now, one of the ones I'm thinking about a lot, you can see I've got highest level in looting right now, because that helps me get more helium. It's a very valuable one. Though, power, motivation, toughness, and all help me get further, which, getting further gets you more helium too. So I've kind of a little bit uncertain where I should focus my perk points on the most right now. Oh yeah. I did this. I got it within 4 hours. Unfortunately, I left and didn't come back for a while, so I didn't further down. But in 2 hours, I'll see an actual 1% bonus. And then there's another one after that. But I don't get to, yeah. Apparently, it never expects you to go faster than an hour. Gallop of Doom? No, we're not to Doom yet. But yeah. Small bonuses, I know, but I want them. I want you. And you. And you. All of you. Especially these. Personally, I really think that they should give you hints. At least show some kind of hint as to what to do. It can be kind of cryptic, but that way you can try to guess and do things. Having it just be locked, where you can't see any information, makes it just a random, surprise, I got this. I mean, there might be hints somewhere in the game I just haven't seen yet, but I haven't seen them, so I have no evidence that there are hints. Are we still kicking ass? Wow. We have crossed zones and they still can't touch us. Good job, blockers. I guess that's what I get for leaving it running for a while. Not advancing. I had it on a map. I'm so used to this stuff just tearing my guys apart. We don't even talk about. We don't even talk about. No. Nope. Nope. Not gonna talk about any of that. Nope. I'm undefeated. Look at them. They're invincible. They can't be stopped. All right. So I guess I'm going to pick back up when I find. It looked like it would be zone 35 if I'm guessing, judging by the achievements, when I get my next special map. Between now and then I get the nursery, but I don't know what other upgrades I might find. What other new buildings and things there are to discover. Because the nursery wasn't here. This is just the standard set. Where was it? Did I get as far as zone 25? Is it going to be a new building or special thing every 5 zones for a while? I can do better than 2 an hour, come on. Faster, my Trimps, faster! Fine, I'll spend some of my metal. What I really should invest in is whips. That'll make them move faster. I was holding that medal till I did maps and upgraded, so that I could jump onto things like the mace or the battle axe. Put my points into those. It's interesting to me. Like, a lot of games do, there's a lot of different soft reset mechanics that I've seen. I kind of like this one a lot, where you reset one thing at a time, but keep all the rest that you've been putting points into. I think, at least at the point of the game that I'm at, you get the upgrades a bit too quickly, so that you can't, like, why should I bother putting points into breastplate? I'll just replace it pretty soon, and why bother spending the points? But that said, it could easily and probably will turn out that as I get further in the game, it slows down, and the upgrades, you use them for longer and longer periods of time. So that could just be because I'm still so early in the game, but that's just my impression at the moment. The time portal setups, I've also seen a lot of games that do reset mechanics. This one, to me, is actually a very interesting setup. And it makes me wonder about alternate ways that one's, I'm starting to think about alternate ways. I've been thinking about the design of idle games lately, of incremental games. Clicker games, all the different things, and this gives me different ideas. You could have skill trees. You could have all kinds of different ways for the resets. But the soft reset of one item at a time. This is unique to Trimps. I've never seen this before, and as I said, it gives me some ideas. It could be very different takes on it. Anyway, when I've had more time to think about it and develop my thoughts on this stuff, I'll talk about it more. But I'm starting to see different mechanics as that. No, efficiency, speed science. No nursery here. It must have been zone 25. I must have gotten further than I thought, but we're still at 2 an hour. Foo. If I were to portal right now, I could spend 68 helium, but I won't. Alright then. No, wait, my mistake. Nursery was in the maps. So there it is. Okay. Whoa. No, wait. Oh, I guess I ran out of gems already. With a mere 5 of them. Foo. What is this? Time for a vacation. What have we here? I stopped it like the moment I saw that. I was like, whoa, stop. Okay, let's see what this is. You have found plans for a huge... Oh, okay. Okay, a huge resort for your Trimps to live in. Sucks for the ones still stuck in huts. The huts got improved. The huts are better than houses. Okay. Well, in that case, let's do this. 20 of them, eh? Boy, they take a lot of gems. Skyline. Oh, foomp. Hire them. What's going on? No. I have 300 works back. Oh! Oh, that's not very good. That's what the problem is. Ooh. There. We're fixing it. Holy crap. How did my Trimp levels ever get so low? Okay. Okay. I have another thing over here that I'm working towards. Gym-mistic. I thought it was Gymtastic, but I guess it's Gym-mistic. This dusty old book will each gym you purchase will increase the block provided by all gyms by 5%. Additional upgrades, 1% each, which sounds amazing considering that I have so many of these things. 55, each giving a 5% boost. Oh man, that's what a 250%, almost 300% bonus. So that'll be a pretty massive improvement, I should say. So when we look down here, the only other problem is it takes 1 billion wood. It's gonna be a while before I get that one. Methinks it'll be a bit. Anyway, I'm working up my nurseries as best I can. These resorts, though, my goodness. It takes almost 13 million gems to get a hotel, but only 500,000 to make a resort. Real estate is cheap right now. I do believe it's time for another time portal. I think this is far enough. Prices are getting rather extreme. Suppose I could do some of this. Not for any real reason, though. I'm gonna call it here and go ahead and take my next challenge. A world without metal. Oh dear. Oh dear. Okay, so I have thought about it a bunch. Now, for a world without metal, looting would seem to be incredibly good, since specifically it prevents me from mining, but not from looting, and I could set up maps that drop nothing but metal, and collect that said metal very rapidly with looting, and it also boosts my helium. But while I'm at it, I should also consider... I have a lot of helium here. I should also consider what else I spend it on. So, I'm going to buy some of the more inexpensive boosts. I'm going to take another power boost. Yes. Alright, let's grab some looting. Okay. Let's give our last 39 helium over to... Yeah, sure, why not? Bait, Trimps, Pheromones, Pack Rat. Maximum of 20 levels. Okay, yeah, sure, okay. For a second I thought it was maximum 20, but no, maximum 20 levels. I'm nowhere near the size boost. Unlocking that, though. Alright. Let's do this. Yay! 1% boost. Okay. I don't think it's possible to do a humane run just yet. I just don't think I can do it. I'm not capable yet. Though I can attempt speed run. Can I ever attempt speed run? Come on, give me enough. There we go. Ho, 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 ho. This should give me more. How many Trimps at once? 3. Okay. I wasn't 100% sure how many Trimps I would get at once. Crap, I need to gather. Okay, so pretty good perks, I'd say. Pretty good so far. I could respec it, but I think I'm largely happy with the way things are. I didn't respec last time. I couldn't see any need for it. Up, gotta get some research. Gotta get to battle. Yeah, I'm gonna go straight for battle. I'm gonna see if I can't get more of the speed run. Well, I'm gonna go to bed soon, so I shouldn't even bother. I won't get to any of these in the next 30 minutes before sleep. Oh, there's nothing else to do. If I don't... Oh, crap. I don't have enough trimps in traps yet. Okay, fine. Trap you. Right, there wasn't an unemployed tramp. War, what is it good for? This planet seems so familiar, yet so foreign. Go! I spend your life. Keep going. How far can we get on one trimp now? Not much further. Not anywhere near far enough. Alright then. Onward to the dimension of anger without mining. Okay, so this challenge, this no miners of any kind challenge, was not nearly so terrible as I dreaded. I could generally get metal without too much trouble just by harvesting it from maps, which it was more like a sneaky tutorial to teach me that. Yes, we have completed our metal challenge. 21 speed miners, huh? Well, might as well buy them all in one lump. What, I have to buy them? I did about 20. I have to click it every time. Fine. So, what did we unlock? Artisanistry? Artisanistry? The artful practice of sanitation? Like scrubbing a toilet in a really, like turning it into a street performance? Okay. Beginning to notice ways to make equally powerful equipment with considerably fewer resources. Bringing back these new ideas will allow you to spend 5% fewer resources than the current cost level. Wow, 15 canisters just for one level, but good grief, I want that. I want that now. You know, when you do this challenge, like I should have gotten this perk during the challenge, like while I was still going through, like, surprise, I don't have to waste so much stuff to make stuff. I can have miners. Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna fire a couple hundred of you. Huzzah! Hey, like that, huh? Oh, you're gonna go for greater sword. Fine, but then we're getting out of the maps and getting back to the world. 5% cheaper. Huh. 5% per perk, 15 canisters. What does the math look like? I could respec towards it. Oh my gosh! I could have a thing, have a ton of ranks in it, upgrade my stuff, and then respec out into the rest. It's a thought, anyway. It's a thought. But it's only 5 canisters on range. Or 8 to up my power. A lot of these I'm pretty iffy about all these ranks I put in looting. I mean, it's good, it boosts my helium, and it helped with the metal, but I could get more helium if I had just more attack power. And I just killed more stuff. I don't have a lot of feeling for toughness. I mean, I know more hit points are good, but I much prefer blocking, which is not a thing yet. So, I have to make it at least to zone 35 if I want another challenge. Can I get that far? Can I? Oh, right. I'm at 100. That's not right. There we go. I'll take that. So 35. Yeesh. Just getting that far would give me a shit ton of helium, but I might duck out before that. It won't take me quite so long if I don't spend so much time grinding for metal. Well, I'm about to get another shield, so I shouldn't upgrade that. I should focus on upgrading this sword, because it'll be all this will be replaced before it is. Now you can see, like how many upgrades I got, just how much time. Well, I mean, I did leave it grinding like a bunch of times for metal. More than I needed to, perhaps. But, you know, I have places to go and things to do sometimes, so I can just leave it running. Anyway. So, I can only speculate at size. I'm going to guess that it increases the size of all maps. It's as good a guess as any. Or it could do something far more terrifying and unexpected to me. A gateway to another dimension where Trimps can sleep and work. The next time I jump through a time portal, can I? No, that's time. This is dimensions. Crap. But I want to keep I want to stick them in another dimension and then warp back and our science has really gone crazy, by the way. We've gone from huts to interdimensional homes within, like, I don't even know how much time. Not a lot of time. Dimensional drift plus 1%. And... well, come on. There we go. What do I need? I need food. Okay, hold on. We're going to shift everybody to food now. No, fragments. I'm sorry. Fragments are a resource I spend on something? Oh. I've been ignoring them all this time. Well, now. All this time, I've been ignoring fragments. Didn't think anything of them. Didn't place any value upon them. I still seem to have a critical shortage of metals, somehow. Alright, but I did get another achievement. Underachiever. Reach zone 30 with no respec and 60 or less helium spent. Which is very odd, seeing as how I have in fact spent more helium than that. No? How do I spend helium unless it's through the portal? This I do not understand. Maybe I should start boosting these. I always feel it's wasteful when I'm just about to replace them anyway. I'm ready to replace the dagger already. Alright, tell you what. Here, have the polearm boost. Well, I suppose I can do that. Maybe 25 more. Maybe just a little more. Just a few more. Okay. 100 explorers. That should do something. My gosh, I should do more trainers too. 100 explorers. That's gonna be very slow. Wow, next time I'm gonna think about this. I'm gonna be planning for gateways to pop up at around 31, 30, 31, that range. Okay then. Let's see if we can do a little better on the world. Make some more progress. Yeah. Okay. Well. Very interesting. Now that we've got this bonus of 120%, this should be a piece of cake, right? A walk in the park. I only have to make it 4 more zones and I'll reach my goal. Oops, that's not it. And I'll reach my goal and get the size challenge. And I'll reset and go ahead and pop some points into artisanistry. That's not a real word, is it? That could be. But it doesn't sound like a... Artisan is a word. Istry is a thing you can attach to words, right? Artisanistry, though. That's not a word. I'm just going to drag up a dictionary and be like, no, it's totally in the dictionary. See? It's just super archaic. It was used 150 years ago. You know, I've spent my whole life trying to master the English language, and I'm not even ashamed or embarrassed to admit that there's a shit ton of words that I don't know. We've got more words than any other language. In fact, I believe I heard once it was more than twice as many words as German, which is the language with the second most words. We have so many unnecessary words that nobody even uses but are somehow in dictionaries. Still technically part of our language. Holy crap, I used 2 armies of 2,000? Boy, that makes the kitten game seem kind of embarrassingly tiny when I'm dealing with a settlement. After 150 years, our settlement has what? 45 kittens? Yeah. Let's hope... Oh, wait. I'm sorry. I was trying to show something and I failed. Foop! 45 kittens. That's right. Let's hope those kittens never happen to live in one of these squares here. They'll just get trampled by all these trimps and their big heavy boots that I can't even afford to upgrade. Good grief, can I never afford to upgrade anything? Can I get another gateway? 29 seconds? Look at this, they only cost 100k gems. They're so cheap on gems. They're so cheap on both gems and metal. And somehow Trimps living in another dimension don't need food. That's because it's actually the gingerbread dimension and they can just eat the walls. Can I make gingerbread house? Could that be another form between house and mansion? Gingerbread? 2,000. Make that. Come on, you're supposed to kill them so I can say my line. There we go. Make that 2,700. Yeah, try to cope with that. You're one chimp. Admittedly, those chimps are kind of badass if they're holding out that long against freaking 2,700 of my things. How's that axe coming? 17 minutes, huh? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, yeah? Well, here's a gateway. Okay. 100 each, which ends up being 50 additional workers I can force to live in the mines. Ho, 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 ho. Okay, then. This is amazing. Check it out. Coordination. I have enough science. I have enough food. I have enough wood. I have enough metal. It practically costs nothing. But you see the problem, don't you? I don't have enough Trimps to send out armies this big. I would need almost 1,000 more. Which could take a while. Yep. This... No. My gosh. Everything was going so great. I was getting so close. But if I can't get this coordination, how am I supposed to purchase this one when I get to it? And if I could have purchased that one, then the next one to actually beat Zone 35 and unlock the next portal setting. And I can't afford anything anymore. Look at the prices of these. Look, here's Smolder Shoulder, the easiest one for me to get. 9 billion metal. By the time you get up to the Hellsmet here, we're talking 88 billion. Freaking 88 billion. It takes eternity to get these. And there's more upgrades I could be unlocking if I were to just create one so I can make my point. Yeah, more that I could get. So I think what I'm saying is that though everything was going so well, I think this coordination just said, okay, you're at your limit now. So it's time for a time portal. Let's think about this for a second. All right, up till now, I have a lot of helium here. Holy crap, do I have a lot. I had spent most of my helium before on looting. I don't regret having looting, and I'm not going to change it. I think it's really good because it gives me more helium. But I think I'm going to scatter them about and try to get a lot of ranks up wherever is cheapest. No, that's not the most scientific strategy. I'm just going to buy whatever's cheapest. But I actually think that that's probably the best strategy for me. I might emphasize power and motivation a bit. But, and I'm going to avoid agility and looting for now. I want to push to 35, and neither of these are helping me push further. This one helps me push faster during the early part, but once we get to the point where Trimps start dying off, it no longer matters how fast we're fighting. This is the number that's holding me back here, which means that agility is absolutely useless at this stage. It starts becoming useless fairly soon. I could potentially respec and pull my helium out of this, and it wouldn't be a bad move. But I'm going to leave those two alone. This is useful early. This is useful later. Actually, you know what? You know what? I will remove the looting for now. I'll respec into it when it matters. And when I respec into it, I'll pull the agility out, because that'll be the point where the agility won't be important anymore. So yeah, so we'll run our agility here. And that'll be what goes into looting. Okay, now, this does seem good. Ah, see, each point is worth less than the one before it. We've got diminishing returns on this particular trait. Alright, 7. Alright, now anything less than 10 gets picks. Okay. Everything costs more than 10? Alright. Except for you, looting. I think power and motivation are good. Let's go ahead and grab... That's more important late game. Alright, fine, we'll take one of those. Bait's all that important. I'm a little dubious of these two, but I'll buy one of each, and then I'll put the rest into power and motivation. Alright, looting, you can have that. I want to do this, but I can't. Let's do it. Alright, so this is a heck of a lot of perks. I still don't have one that boosts me personally, which does seem unfortunate. I want to see... Let's see how much punch we have with all of this backing us now. How far can our first Trimp go at this point? You look pretty hungry. I'm still wondering how I look at myself like that. Seems a bit odd to me. I look hungry. Maybe I can eat this. 'Tis a silly opening. Okay. Food, food, food. Oh my gosh, they gather food so quickly. I'll just research. Oh, right. I need another trap, because I have room to get myself a lumberjack. Boop. And back to research. Check traps. Yay. You're a lumberjack now, kid. It won't be long before we have enough for this, too. I could fire them and move them, but no, not yet. Come on. Oh, crap. I left him checking traps. How stupid of me. Okay. And fire torpedo 1, Captain. Wow. It certainly does move fast with all that agility. Does seem to be getting farther. Quite a bit farther, in fact. Well. But I don't have... Well, I mean, I could give it shielding. That won't do. A mere 8 hit points isn't gonna make a difference. You need knives. Nope, I can't do the mercy run yet. Perhaps next time I'll pull it off. If I can get as far as knives, then I'm patient to build up shields and knives for a while. Well, it just might work. But we're not there yet, so I'm just gonna hit this. What's the... Oh, geez. And every single one of them is employed? Oh. Fine, we'll do a hot too. We need more Trimps. Okay, so we have 50 bones. 51, actually. Should I make some dice out of them? No. We're going to trade them in. This is my first time having enough to do stuff. Oh my gosh, so many options. I could boost 12 or 36 hours and get all these resources. That would be really stupid. So, oh, I could buy a golden map. All your current and future maps plus 100% loot until your next portal. That doesn't sound very smart either. All your Trimps breed twice as fast until your next portal. That also sounds wasteful. This one's pretty cool, though. I must say, it might be worth saving up and holding on to my bones. But what I really want is the exotic imports. They stick around through portals. Each has a 3% chance to spawn per square. Okay. 3% per square. So if I had them all, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, that would actually be every third square almost. So what do we want to get? Because I actually get to pick one. It's not random in this game. Most games would make this be a random roll. 5 seconds of production for all basic resources. Well, that's great when you're flying along early game, but not such a big deal when you get it later game. Then it takes more than 5 seconds to kill an enemy. Plus 100% damage for 30 seconds, but specific to maps. And you only have a 3% chance per square of it actually hitting the maps. 45 seconds production of one random resource. Pretty cool. Fragments are a crucial thing for me right now. Fragments are a crucial thing to me right now because of those special portals or gateways that I had. 3 extra loot from maps and zones, but not helium. What do you mean? These had timers on them. This just 0.3% every single time I kill one. So as I go deeper and deeper, the bonus just keeps getting better and better. Actually, I think I like these more than the maps ones. This one here in particular, resource production speed would keep boosting. Trimp breeding speed. Am I the only person who says trimp and hears shrimp and thinks, I bet these things are delicious? Okay. Grants 3%. Grants an extra 3% of current Trimps. What does it mean, of current Trimps? That I just get more Trimps? That's really good. And the last one, it says 15x. Does it just drop 15 gems? 15x what? I'm going to go with this one. Although this one's super tempting. I'm going to go with this one, actually. I'm going to go with Whip Imp. Because, here's my thoughts. The bonus might seem practically identical, but if I have a higher number of Trimps, only half of them get to be workers. And then on top of that, some of the production things, like explorers or trainers, are really expensive. Whereas this just costs a lot of food to make them if you want explorers finding fragments. Whereas this just gives a flat production speed. So we are going to buy the Whip Imp. For 3 spawns per 100 is yes. Yes, yes. First purchase made. This one only spawns in the maps, unfortunately. But that's okay. Alright. Oh, I mean only in the world. Sorry. Not the maps, the world. Had it backwards there. Okay. Now we just have to get to zone 35.